Blessings and blessing. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for being here again today. Yes. After the celebration, after all the good things, the motivation, celebration, inspiration to say, it's not over. Let's get down. Let's get busy. It's time to get busy because so much is happening and the truth needs to be told. But then, what is truth? What is the truth? Where's the truth? Where are we going? But anyway, let's come back to some reality to say that something is happening that's beyond our information, beyond our uh, inspiration and all that stuff. And sometimes we just don't know what the world is going on. So put all this stuff in the proper perspective and let's get down and get busy with it. Because one thing about it, we keep talking about how different things can come about, different things can happen in life and everything, and uh, we are like say so innovative with all of this trials and tribulation and chaos and confusion, drama all over the place. It's like, what's going on? Where are we stand? Where are we coming from? Where we stand in this action? Where we stand in this mess? But then again, we look around. It's all a hindrance. This is all a warfare. And we must be getting close to the end because some of the things that were predicted a long time ago, even at the beginning of the book, it's like it started to come into pass, start to come into fulfillment. And we're looking at these things that like, wow, what is happening? And we look at first we talk about how the evil one is attacking people, period. Boom. Because that's why when he was to throw down from heaven, he started making war against the people of God. Okay, now. And then he started influencing them. People thinking that, well, making war is like a physical conflict, keep physical doing things, right? But not only that, how about it messing with their mind, messing with their thinking, messing with the situation, messing with their finances and family and everything. But then again, here come another situation where he started to attacking people in their individual situation. He started attacking like um, emotions, all that stuff, love, the care, the heart. Because before we used to have like you have a care for situation, uh you had respect, honor and all that good stuff for for the older people, for this and that other, for yourself even. But then again, what happened to that respect? What happened to that situation? Someone came up with the idea that, hey, everybody have their own individual thing, everybody have their own individual body. Okay, even that's mentioned even in the Bible, even in the gospel, that's it. If everyone is an individual, all right, the individual fingerprint, uh, a blade of wheat that goes into a loaf of bread, the number of hair on your head, all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And then every bird that flies not fall into doubt, the father knowing about the bird. Right? It says the eyes on the sparrow, and that means he watches over me. So therefore, he is individual. He's an individual person with an individual uh, God to help us each one in the individual situation. And that's what he does. Help us in individual situation. So therefore we have to call on him and to depend on him for our individual needs, that is. But what happened? We seem to be going over that way, in every which way but except the right way. But then again, what happened to our women? Our women. So now we have so much conversation about women. What happened to them? Ah, women used to be okay. You couldn't, how you say, they used to call it courting, right? And now, in fact, you want to be associated with a woman that age, and you want to have a relationship with her, and then like, hey, you want to take her out, this, that, and other. Before, she had to be chaperoned. That is, she had some kind of little standard that, like somebody in sophisticated being, a doctor, a lawyer, something like that. But just a regular or average woman, even she had respect for her body. He had respect. A guy had to come up with some kind of way out situation in order to get close to to get close to her in any type of way. But now things are changing, things are different because somebody told her that your body is your own. You can do with your body what you want to do. And then here come the 60s. Oh, they call it free sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Ah, the hippie generation. And that's going back not said too long, but just a minute to feel like that was a freedom. What type of a freedom? A release, a looseness. And I mean, saying, all hell broke loose. Things started happening. They put aside value. They put aside confidence. They put aside uh, good, how I say, uh, principles and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And then things start to happen in such a way where babies were being born. Babies were born. Then you have abortion areas. And then say, well, it's all right to have an abortion nowadays. Oh, that means freedom, freedom, freedom. And then here come the baby mama's generation, baby mama's situation. And then what happened afterwards, since like, okay, there was a problem in having too many abortions and everything. So now you have to go ahead on and have a baby sometime. Usually, the woman had 2 or 3 abortions, and then before she had a baby, but now she's having a baby, and then she was now a baby mama. So why the baby mama? So let's get down to what happened in that situation. And we have so many different complex, so many different situations where, oh well, it's not this way, not that way. It was cause of this and cause of that. But let's look at the truth. And this is something that we have to do so much. Look in that mirror, people, please, whatever you do, look in the mirror and find out the truth and know the truth. And the truth will definitely set you free. Because, see, think about it, they not looking at the fact that JoJo is begging, JoJo is conniving, JoJo is scheming, JoJo is promising, JoJo is deceiving Sally Mae about being close. JoJo is now wants to have a relationship with Sally Mae, but Sally Mae said no. What little sense she have, whatever little she holding back on, but he's promising her a lot of things. He promised her everything. He's promised her the life. He promised her more than what she can explain. And she wearing her down. And this is what happened with, I said, the majority of the baby mamas out there. You get 2 or 3 women, and how many baby daddies you have? Oh, about 3 baby daddies. Well, 3 baby daddies, 4 baby daddies, 5 baby daddies, and then you have said, well, why are you being a single parent? Well, you know how it is, things didn't work out. Why didn't things work out? Because once he conquered, and this is what happened so much time, and we don't want to look at it, we don't want to think about it, we don't want to feel it, we don't want to see it. But it's so true, it ain't funny. It's so true, it's not funny. Oh baby, I'm gonna take care of you and I'm gonna be there for you. You know, I got this job, I got this thing lined up, and all I need is just a place to crash for a day or so. And you know what? You my heart, you my this, you my that, you my everything, and all in all. I will take care of you, and I will not get you pregnant. Oh, baby, I don't trust you. Come, you got to trust me. Come on, because I'm here. I'm your heart. You my heartbeat. And he lying to her. And he telling her these things. The next thing you know, she done missed a cycle. Wow. Hey dude, look here. What's going on? That job didn't come through like it's supposed to. Either, oh, I told you I'd be there for you and everything. But then soon as the baby come, and she's on the state now, because she can get on the state now, right? She gets on child support. He is not paying any money for child support because the little job they got, but still she's getting state money. So now she's getting like $2 or $3, $2 or $3 a day, $2 or $3 a month, whatever. You know what I mean? Come on. And now, come on, baby. You know what I mean? We here together. We this and we that and everything. But you're not doing anything for the baby. You're not helping me. You're not going to my appointments like you're supposed to. I told you I'm going to be here with you. So he's lying up a blue blaze. And this is what's happening so many times. We don't want to see this. We don't want to hear this. And we don't want to understand this. But this is what's happening. And we got to start waking up, people. We got to start waking up. We got to start smelling the roses. We got to start like checking the things out, check it out like we're supposed to, telling the truth where the truth is to be told. These things are happening daily. I mean, really daily. She's been lied to, she's been connived, she's been jived, she's been messed over, and then she's been pushed over and everything. And now she's left stranded with an unwanted pregnancy. And now, what's she gonna do? So she get a little $2-3 for the state, right? But now here he come, want to borrow some money. He wants to see some help. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do this, do that, and the other. But yet and still, if she tried to talk to another guy, here he come, all angry, all mad, all upset. Why somebody around my child? This and that and the other. You know what I mean? Making her feel bad, making her feel discontented. So now it's like all these things are happening in our daily life, people. But we're not paying any attention to this because see, too many people standing up on Knob Hill, too many people standing up on Capitol Hill, trying to understand what's going on down in the real world. And the real world is what's going on, life, and that's beat. You know what I mean? So now, what's going on? We're becoming a statistic. We become a statistic. She's out there working. She's out there trying to do this, trying to do that, and then having 2 or 3 different uh, daddy babies. She's now a baby mama and all this stuff. So therefore, she is now hurting. So other than that, other than that, she cannot understand why this guy is messing over her heart. But she got to understand and realize that these are the things that's happening in this world. Things are not like it used to be. Things are not like it was before when they had the respect of one another. When they talking about being together, going together, and having a situation together, and having a relationship, no, they wasn't talking about that. They wasn't talking about this. They were talking about, well, we're gonna be together forever and ever and ever. And then sometime they mess around and get married. Yeah, they get married. And then all of those things that was doing before, because the whole marriage situation came about in a physical situation. No love. They said it was love, but it wasn't love. Neither one of them knew what love was or love is all about. Neither one knows about care. Neither one knows about a situation like compassion. Neither one knows about wisdom and understanding. Neither one compared to say that I am, uh, like say, confidence in what I'm doing. Neither one of them. It says that, okay, I am here for you, but am I qualified to be with you? No. They listen to too many other situations, too many different people throwing different things at them in different situations. So therefore, they are all up in the air about what's going on, what's happening. And now she has become bitterness. She has become loose in a sense of speaking, whereas she's not the type of person that she used to be, that she was her mother, her grandpa, parent was there before. Auntie used to be more quiet, more settled, even though they might have done things that hey, whatever, you know what I mean? But now she's more loose about things, situations. She's out there now, like, hey, my life, my body, my this, my that, and she's now more confident in what she's doing. She's an independent, strong woman. That is, she don't need this and she don't need that. She make her own money, but yet still, she yielding to the desires of the flesh, yielding to the desires of what's happening in the world. There's no morality in her today as it used to be a long time ago. The moral concept, because they said that bad morals mess up mess up good righteousness, bad morals, bad company. We mess up, uh, you know, good morals, bad company. So so she doesn't say, well, this is not bad company, just friends of mine. And those friends of mine are still in a bad situation. Those friends of mine are still doing things in the streetwise. They're still doing things that are distance and darkness in the area. So therefore, it's hard for her to come back out of the situation. It's hard for her to say, I'm going to live in a righteous area. I'm going to live a good life. I'm going to live in the way I'm supposed to live. Because the first time her husband is neglecting her, the first time that she having this feeling of her hormones and all her situation is out of whack and out of condition, out of command, her morals, her ability to sustain life and everything, right? So now she's upset. She's upset. The husband not giving her any attention. Why is the husband not giving her attention? Because he is not qualified to be the husband as he should have been, for one thing. Plus the fact he's tired, he's depressed, he's going through mental anxiety. And then what makes it so bad, once he started hitting that 40-year mark and everything, 40 years, it's like, okay, so you married for 20, 22 years, 23 years, something like that, right? And now you're 42, 43. He's going down the road, downhill. The next thing you know, she's talking about him. Oh, well, he can't do this and he can't do that, da 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 da. So she's out there now searching. She's out there now because of the fact that her husband cannot perform because he has not been taking care of himself, because now he's trying to overdo and overshadow this situation. He's trying to burn himself out in those early days and early years. So now he's out there, 20 years in marriage, 10 years in marriage, 15 years in marriage, and he's not performing. And next thing you know, she's not understanding the value of what it is all about. She's not perceiving in the concept of what is happening in her body, in her life. There's no love involved. There's a separation. There's a misseparation. There's things that say, well, we're not compatible anymore. Why aren't you compatible? Because see, now they didn't come to the place where they have the love of the Almighty within them. And this is why today, more than ever, as we start out a new phase, a new journey, a new situation, think about these things. Think about the past. Think about what's happening in your past. Think about that mirror that when you go by and come out of the bathroom, look at that mirror and look at it like, whoa, what happened? What happened here? It said another. Yeah, so you made a mistake. It's not a mistake. So you made a bad decision. Look at it. Be accountable for it. Be accountable to the situation. And then make a decision to straighten up and to get it together. Get it together. So that's why we come today, just to inform you, to let you know that all these things that happen, well, we're trying to make it. She had an opportunity. She didn't have to say yes. She didn't have to do what she did. No, she didn't have to. But guess what? Guess what? 90% of the women that mess up didn't do it just because they want to leave out the door one day and say, I'm going out and give up my body. Come on, let's get for real. Let's get for real, people. 90% or so or more did not say, I'm just going out here and see what I can find another man. All right? Because they was working on something instead of them talking to their husband. And then the husband's so arrogant, so out of focus that he don't want to hear anything she got to say, or either first thing come out of his mind is like, oh, why you thinking like that? Why this? Am I not good enough for you? And she's supposed to tell him, no, you're not. Be straight up. Let's talk about the situation. See, you shouldn't have burned you shouldn't have burned yourself out before when you was in your younger days. But anyway, get the dude back into the gym. Get him back into a good eating routine. Get him back into a mind session. All right, take a trip, do something, go somewhere, and then woman, please Just because you having that feeling today, that doesn't mean that you should go out there and sacrifice your whole marriage situation. But that's understandable also, because today, woman, is not like it was before, when woman would suffer. The woman would stay there and be there for a long time with a house full of children and then go through them pains. That today, woman will not go through them situations. And every woman that listens on this program understands and knows exactly what I'm trying to say, what I'm talking about. So let's get it together. Let's get it for real. All right? And that's why we have to do today. Get for real, be for real, and understand the life that we want to do. So this is just a part one. But we got to get this thing out there and let people know. Because why in the world we're going to be talking about, oh, Jesus this and Jesus that, but yet and still, one hand is over there and the other hand is over there, and neither one is for the kingdom. So sad, so sad. All right now. So with that in mind, wonderful people, thank you for being with us today. And let's say we must by all means think about these things, because every detail is important. The Almighty God, the great I am, the Jehovah God, the Almighty. Details are important. That's why everybody have a different fingerprint. That's why everybody have a different count of hair on their head. That's why every snowflake is different. Wow. That's why he knows the end before the beginning. But if he know everything, he know. But he also said, not his desire that none should perish, but all should come to the knowledge of the truth. Not his desire. So if we fool him or say, hey, look, I changed my mind, I repent, I do that, other, well, he said, I rejoice. He rejoices. He rejoices of one person that comes back, because he said, well, I'm going to be a devil anyway, so why bother? Come on, don't go there. Don't go there. We have an opportunity. We can pray and ask him to give you a change of heart. We can pray and ask him to help us through this trying time, this tribulation, and all that stuff that happened. All right now? So take care, wonderful people. Bless you and bless you, bless you. And I hope to see you soon and very soon. Even though you might not understand what we're trying to say tonight. But guess what? Keep listening. Keep listening, because we got to get down into the business. We got to get down to reality, to let people know, to let you know, to let each other know that, hey, this is this stuff is getting to be out of hand. This is getting to be off the key and very, very volatile, very destructive. All right? Take care. Bless you and bless you, bless you. And thank you for being with us, and thank you for spreading the word out and let everybody know. Come on, we got to do this. Let the world know that we're not here for game, we're not here for fun, we're not here to shake and bake. All right now? Take care, be blessed, and all that good stuff. Bye now.